Okay, once you have your fimo snowmen, and as you can see they're quite flat, you can see that the head and the hat is flat, the arms are flat, and I'm just going to gently press it all down. There's your family of snowmen. Now for the holly, you get a piece of green fimo and you just gently squish it and soften it up in your fingers. Roll it into a ball, place on your card and roll it back and forth so it becomes a sausage shape, and as it starts peeking out just add another finger. Now, I want this quite thick, so that should be fine. Now when I started fimo 15 years ago, I didn't have a lot of money, so I basically used anything I could find for a tool. So I'm not going to show you anything that's got expensive tools. If you've got a holly cutter for cake making or anything like that, by all means use it, because it will be better. So I'm just going to literally take a glue stick and roll it flat. See, nothing expensive. I even used a whisper pen actually. There we go, and I just move it so it doesn't stick. And I'm just going to cut some squares, and I'm going to cut 3. Just neaten the sides because I didn't roll it out particularly well. Doesn't have to be perfect, and you'll see why. So long as you get a diamond shape, that's fine. Just move those out of the way. So turn them round. Now we've got our 3 diamond shapes. I'm just going to turn that over because that's got a bit of dark fimo on. Now on the tutorial you'll see I used a straw cut with a pair of scissors at an angle to create a half moon shape that we use for the smiles, and I don't know whether you can see that. Try and get that in focus. And I'm going to use this as a cutter for the holly, and so I just take each square and with the cutting edge I push in and I flick out, and I might have to just hold this, and it's roughly about 2 cuts, and I'm just going to follow the shape of the diamond. Now this isn't going to be a perfect holly shape, but it's better than nothing, and once it's together it looks good. So I just follow the shape round, bend that a bit, and there we go. That's the one. Now we need 3 of these. Where's my little helper? There we go. I think somebody has been pinching my holly. Right, so now we've come to the indent part, and I'm just going to gently score a line. Can you see that? Down the middle and then to each point. Now it's a bit tricky this because I'm trying to get it on camera as well. So now we've got 3, and I'm just going to pick it up with my knife just like that and place it on the top. Doesn't matter if that middle bit's a bit squishy. Now for the actual berries, again just squish some fimo, and I'm going to roll 3 little tiny balls. So you can see that I'm just rolling a ball in the palm of my hand. Now a good trick when you're doing fimo is that it's always very difficult to pick the fimo up. You tend to squash it when you put it on something. So because the fimo is quite warm, it's quite sticky and tacky, and you literally can just touch it with your finger. Well, you could touch it, that's it, and it picks it up with no problems because it's warm, and you can place it wherever you want to and it will stick. I'm not going to press it flat quite just yet. So again, another 2 balls. I'm just going to place it there. And another one. There. Now, oh, it's got a bit of green fimo in there, so I'm just going to move that. It is fiddly when you've got nails, I have to say. Right, so now we've got the 3 berries, and I'm just going to gently tap them, and that will just secure them to where I want them to be. That's fine, I'll just take that off. Now then, you need to bake this in the oven, and you must do it as what it says on the packet. All clay's different. I'm using Fimo Classic. Once you bake it, the great thing with this is that if you've got Copics, you can colour your holly in. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some that's darker. You'll probably be able to see better on the picture. Once you have your snowmen baked, mine's on the card now, so I can just show you here. You get your scalpel, and to give them that furry look, you just gently scrape with the knife. Also hides any imperfections if you've got a little hair on there or it's a little bit mucky. You should always wash your hands in between colours, so you just gently scrape, just like that. It's alright, I'm not hurting them. So you'll see you get little bits, and you just get a brush and brush it off. It's better to do it when it's not on the card, but I've already done it, so I'm just showing you. There we go, and there's your card of family snowmen. Thank you, bye.